Hey guys, Jazz Samurai here with my guitar of the week, and I don't have it in my hands, it's over here. This week, yes, I'm going to talk about my one kind of high-end guitar. I'm a bit of a cheap guy, so normally I like nice guitars that are cheap, but there was a day, it was just one of those days where the money's burning a hole in your pocket. And I'd gone to Tokyo, to the amazing area of Tokyo, Ochanomizu, and if you're a guitar player anywhere in the world, not right now because there's a pandemic going on, but once the pandemic's over, you owe it to yourself to go to Tokyo and go to Ochanomizu, and there's just a whole street lined with guitar shops. It is amazing and dangerous. So one day, went down to Tokyo and I said, I really would like to get a high-end guitar. I was doing okay, business-wise and everything, and I thought I'm going to treat myself. And I played a lot of guitars, and this is the one I ended up with. It's a 1957 Gibson ES-225T, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about it. The 225 is a thin body. You've seen, it's a thin line, I think they call it. The ES-175 is significantly thicker, the Les Paul slightly thinner, and this one was kind of put out to sit in the middle, to give electric guitar players some kind of a little jazzier component to play with, and jazzier players something a little more electric to play with. It's came out first time 1955. This is a 57, so a couple of years in. There's a few different models of the 225. Mine is the 225T, which has this one pickup in the middle. It's, the 225T, I think, was a bit of a budget model too at the time. Came out costing about $175 in 1957, which is about $3.5 million, I guess, in 2020. And so it's not got some of the fancier things about the other ones. It's a one-piece mahogany neck, I believe, and or maple mahogany neck. It's slightly shorter scale, which is interesting, and it's a 24 3/4, 24.75, which I like. Again, that's kind of the scale that I said that I liked. This is the Sunburst version. There is a natural version also produced, though they're not very common, I don't think. So I love this guitar. I love to play it, but I'm going to say two things about it. First of all, it was expensive for me, so I don't like to take it out of the house, and I don't play live with it. Also, it gives feedback, whatever you say about it. Now, I could stuff things in the cavity or whatever, but I don't play live. I don't need to play this live. I've got some other guitars, as you might have seen, so I take those out to play live. It's not incredibly versatile in its sounds, but it sounds great. I'm going to have a link to a playlist of the tracks that I've done with this, and I think it's a beautiful sounding guitar. So, and the other thing is this pickup. I play most of the time, as you might have seen, fingerstyle, So, and I'll put some stuff in here, but this guitar is great for that. But if you play with a pick, let me see if I can find a pick, or a plectrum, as some of you might call it. So if you play with a pick, at least for me, this pickup is right where I pick. So I find it not so great to play with a pick. To be honest, when I was trying out the guitar, I was using my fingers. But it Does make me change my picking position a little bit. I don't, on this guitar, I tend to try and pick a little bit forward. I mean, it's not like it stops you from playing or whatever, but with your fingers, it feels great. What else can I say about this guitar? Let's take a look on the internet. Yeah, so of course it has a P90, like all the guitars from this time. I like this kind of funky tailpiece thing. My guitar maybe is not all original in some parts. I think it is. It's got the bone tuners. Beautiful looking guitar, beautiful sounding guitar. It's the only Gibson that I actually own. I own quite a few Epiphones, and I like the Japanese, the Greco guitars. I think they're beautifully built. But we're here to talk about the Gibson. Told you the story, told you a little bit about the guitar. The body is maple with I think a poplar top. I think I don't want to sit here and read in front of you. Poplar top. Famously played by George Thorogood, I believe, this guitar. Not this guitar, but this style of guitar. Though I think he had the DT, which is the 2 pickups. So these did come in different configurations. Anyway, that's the guitar. 1957. It's the only guitar I own that's older than me, which is also an advantage. It's hard to find guitars, that are older than me. So I had to look at lutes and things like that if I wanted something older than me. There you go. I hope you enjoy these little looks. If there's something you want me to talk about more about any guitar, just let me know and I'll do my best. See you soon. Take a look at some of the videos I've got linked in with playing this guitar, and take a look around the other videos. See you later.